AI is taking all of our jobs and it's only getting worse. It just popped up in my head that AI is actually worse than these illegal immigrants that Trump has been complaining about. I mean, I've been hearing AI take more jobs than any illegal immigrant, but nobody's outraged about that. I don't know why that popped in my head. I don't know. I just had to say that. I'm not making this video to seem like the king of doomerism. I am by no means a Tim Dillon, but I am, and I think we all are, having a bit of an existential crisis when we see and hear the things that AI is capable of doing. I mean, from auto driving cars to LLMs, this AI, artificial intelligence, is super powerful. First, Gen Z graduates are now, well, Gen Z men graduates are now facing the same unemployment rates as non-grads for entry level roles. So that's kind of unfortunate. And second, what I had to talk about, what I really came to talk about, is Anthropic. They just mapped out which jobs AI could replace. Potentially a great recession for white collar workers is absolutely possible.
There were some signs of possible AI displacement in the jobs number today, with information services shedding 11,000. But there may be a new indicator that can better track the labor market of AI as it happens. Our Deirdre Bosa has more on that in today's Tech Check. Hey, Dee.
Hey, good morning, Carl. Key as it happens. So Anthropic yesterday dropped a new labor study using its own data. This is actual usage from millions of Claude conversations to map which jobs AI is already displacing and which ones it's not yet touching. This displacement map, we're going to call it, lines up with where investors are already putting their money, and that is the halo trade. Heavy assets, low obsolescence. So capital is moving out of the knowledge economy stocks and into the physical economy. Goldman's halo basket, it has outperformed capital light names by 25 percentage points since the start of the year. Now, Anthropic's data shows why. For computer programmers, 75% of their tasks already covered by AI. Customer service reps, 70%. Financial analysts, nearly 60%. On the other end is construction, agriculture, transportation, installation, and repair. Near zero penetration today. That is telling us that the physical economy is the last place that AI will reach. Take a look at this other chart from the study. The blue is what AI could theoretically do. The red is what it's actually doing today. So you've got office and admin, huge blue area, small red for now. Same with legal, sales, finance. That's the second wave, and it maps almost perfectly to where enterprise deals are actually landing. Salesforce, Intuit, DocuSign, Thomson Reuters are all doing deals with AI companies. Anthropic's data backs up part of what we heard from Hassett earlier on our air, and you guys just ran a soundbite, and that is that experienced workers in AI-exposed jobs, they are more productive. That is certainly showing up in the data. But here's the part he's not emphasizing. Hiring of 22 to 25-year-olds in those same jobs has dropped 14% since ChatGPT launched. So unemployment, it hasn't moved because companies aren't firing people. They're just not hiring the next ones. And that is great for GDP today, but that is a problem for the labor market tomorrow, and it won't show up in the payrolls numbers.
I mean, it raises so many questions, Deirdre. Number one is, from a policy perspective, what do you do about this if we are going to see this kind of shock? Does it demand some sort of fiscal response? I mean, it's not the typical interest rates that the Fed can deal with.
You know, I wish I had even the inkling of an answer to that question, but it is just such a huge unknown, and it's a huge topic here, Washington, on Main Street. You know, young people are just having a harder time finding jobs, and what this data from Anthropic shows us is essentially there's no stopping this, right? And then you look across the stock market at public companies, and they're all doing these deals. You get layoffs. Some of them are, you know, using AI as an excuse, but some of them are really real. You've got companies that are growing, that are profitable, that are laying off parts of their workforce, or, as the data shows, just not hiring young people. This is going to be a massive, massive question that policymakers are going to have to be grappling with in the years ahead. And, you know, just everything that I see, everyone that I talk to, there is no answer on how to slow this. What I do hear, what young people can do, I don't want to make this all doom and gloom, use these tools, get to know them. That is what I overwhelmingly hear.
Retrain.
Skill up so that you're valuable. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a little bit of fear mongering with this one. There is going to be a big change in our lives. There is going to be a big change around AI, but potentially a great recession. Come on, that's a little drastic. But I'm gonna pop up a chart here and basically show the jobs that AI came out to have the biggest, like, so in the red is what AI is doing right now. In the blue is what AI can do in theory. So to think that, one, I think they got this wrong. I mean, of course it's their report. They probably know that everything is not 100% right, but it's kind of bizarre how low transportation is when Tesla and all of those robots have gone crazy, ballistic, like gone sky high. I don't imagine that could be way bigger than that. Like, come on, those numbers are low compared to office and admin and management and life and social sciences. Like, I think transportation and production should be way higher than that, especially when you have successful companies like Amazon and Tesla. Those guys are already using AI, and AI is going to get better and better, so I can't imagine that those are near accurate. AI can theoretically cover most tasks in business and finance, management, computer science, math, legal, and office administration roles. However, in most sectors, actual adoption, which the researchers measured using work-related usage data from Anthropic's AI model Claude, is just a fraction of what's theoretically capable. Business leaders have for months heeded warnings about AI's ability to replace white-collar jobs. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei last year said that technology could disrupt half of the entry-level white-collar work. Microsoft AI chief Mustafa Suleyman made a similar prediction, estimating most professional work will be replaced within a year to 18 months. I don't know what's up with these CEOs, what's up with these chief executive officers, whatever they are. With the bad news always seems way bigger and way worse than the good news. I'll give it to Anthropic. They've been pushing advancement as much as they've been pushing risk. But it just seems like the risk is always so much higher and more brilliant than the advancement is. I don't get it. Or maybe it's that the advancement is just as brilliant as the risk, and the risk comes with the advancement, and the advancement has nothing to actually do with humans partaking in it. And that might be the scary part. I seen this article and I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? On an H-1B visa for $2, or maybe not even an H-1B visa, I'll just have them work from over there and give them half your check for the same amount of output. Or just install AI into my company, and I don't need you. But I hope that's not the optics that the companies are looking at. I hope maybe that's just my outsider dumb brain. I mean, AI has really exposed us in certain ways, and humanity is gonna have some tough challenges ahead, I think. Now, I really don't want to get too doomy and gloomy, but we have good stuff to look forward to, right? Like UFC 326, we're about to see the BMF belt today. We still have gladiator wars, and we have football where you can just run full speed and smash each other's heads. We have basketball, dunk over people. I mean, AI can't replicate that. AI can't replicate me to you conversations. AI can't give you the same kind of joy that I will give you, knowing and looking at this handsome face. I'm trolling. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, that's all I got to say. I was absolutely bored. I had nothing to do. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to gain weight. I wanted to do something productive, so I put out more for my YouTube career. Drop a like, drop a sub. Me and my brother are doing a challenge. most subs by the end of December wins $1,000. It's a bet. Please, I need to win. I'm a broke college student. Love y'all.